about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and here he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skilled by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguodala running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too, with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden, Barrett, and an early touch and an excellent...
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to Sports Orbit. Nice to have you join us again. My name is Afa Acho, your host for today, and Salifu Usman is here with me as always. Salifu, welcome once again.
Yes, always a pleasure.
Yes, as usual, we have an exciting package on Sports Orbit today for you. Tomorrow, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be at the Moshood Abiola Stadium to take on the Lady Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire to seek a spot for the Morocco 2022 African Cup of Nations for women. Of course, the federal government has also done something that some consider to be a laudable thing. You get to find out in the course of this program. Also, some UEFA Champions League matches went down yesterday. We'll give you the results of that. And of course, the Europa League also returns today. And the newly created league, we'll call it a third-tier league created by Europa. Conference League will also take place today. Of course, we know that Leicester City, which has Nigerian stars Kelechi Iheanacho and Wilfred Ndidi, will be taking part in that one also. First, yes, as well as the newly the latest Super Eagles player, we might call him that. Anyway, first we'll begin with the match between the Super Falcons and the Lady Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, which will be taking place at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium tomorrow. Salifu, tomorrow will be a very, very tough day. A day Nigerians have been looking forward to, especially considering the performance of the Super Falcons in recent times. We all know how they even got to this point where they had to meet with Cote d'Ivoire for this tough encounter, and the match is tomorrow. And I think, thankfully enough, after how many years, when the Super Falcons won't play it here, after so many years, Super Falcons will also be taken to the Moshood, newly refurbished Moshood Abiola Stadium to take on the Lady Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. And I mean, Nigerians will be expecting nothing but all 3 points in this one.
Yeah, we should be expecting nothing but the 3 points. But goals are the day when Nigerians always feel relaxed and feel excited, and when the Super Falcon is taking any of the African Open.
It will be a whitewash.
It will always be a whitewash. The least score you can expect is either 5-0, 4-0, sometimes 8-0. But that was then. Now, like normally, the bridge has been too close to the bridge up. So the widening gap between Nigerians and other African teams have been very tight now. Remember, the ladies Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire in particular prevented us from qualifying for the Olympics.
Yeah. And we are confronting them again.
Now we are confronting them again and preventing us from Olympic. Them to will have their mind full that yes, this Super Falcon will need to work on it to be a play on the defense side to ensure that they get to, and then to also prepare them and they will beat them that time. So that we are as good as your last match. Based on the last encounter between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire has an issue. We are calling to this match that we are at a disadvantage. But notwithstanding the Super Falcons, and just like you say, they are not too impressed the way they play in the same time. But I think a lot of work is being going on to ensure that Super Falcons is being fortified, and the team is actually being fortified. Previously, there was a time about 2 weeks ago when the Nigeria Football Federation called up a camp when they were camping in Abuja Airport. They were camped not for a tournament, but just to give a coach opportunities to select and to ensure that he monitor the player close to place and so I think from that training camp, the American coach and his crew may have a better clue and now links what he got right and not forgetting our Oshuala is doing fantastically well where he played for Barcelona. So we are hoping that we're sure that we're hoping and praying that the Super Falcons have the day tomorrow and turn the Cote d'Ivoire empty-handed.
Very, very, very important. And it's interesting to know that I think this time around, as of Tuesday, the likes of Oshuala was already in camp. Same for Ashley Plumtree, the new girl. I mean, basically we have a full house, and I think Nigerians will be expecting the Super Falcons to go all out. But judging from their last performances of the Super Falcons, are you hopeful that Super Falcons have what it takes to get the job done tomorrow?
The last match of Super Falcons was the 4-2 defeat to South America.
South Africa.
I mean, sorry for that. South America, the final of South Africa in the Aisha tournament, and we lost that match today. That was the final match. Although we lost, yes, Nigeria will have to enjoy supremacy powers over South Africa. And if you also look at South Africa and in terms of closeness, the closeness between South Africa, Super Falcons and South Africa has been very long. Where they are always very close rivals. They normally beat them, but it's not always easy. But that time. But at the last Aisha Cup, they were able to have their partner of pleasure on us. But yes, you may say that performing against South Africa, to me, I can't just want to use that as a full yardstick to rate the Super Falcons. I still believe that the Super Falcons are still the queens of football in Africa, women football in Africa, and they still have all they have in their arsenal to turn any Africa team back.
All right, we'll be looking out for that one. And the match will be tomorrow, 4 p.m. at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja. So if you can make your way there, it would be nice for Nigerians to come all out to give the Super Falcons maximum support to ensure that they get the job done in this one. Away from that and onto the news at the beginning of the show where we said the federal government has reimbursed the medical bill for injured athletes. These athletes were actually Enoch, Adegoke, and Shakiri, who actually, if you remember, during the Olympic all suffered a hamstring. I mean, it was even painful, especially for the Enoch one, because Enoch was someone who a lot of Nigerians looked up to, that he was one of our medal hopefuls, so to speak. And he actually did well. Pushing for the medal until that hamstring in the middle of the race. But the federal government, through the Ministry of Youth and Sport, has actually reimbursed the medical bill for these injured athletes to the tune of about 2.1 million naira thereabout. Yes, you might say it came a bit late because the Olympics finished since when? August, and here we are. But like we said, when it happened, also they came to do something for Super Falcons. We said better late than never. But I think it's nice that the federal government should do more in taking quick action in this kind of thing, because someone sustained an injury, but it had to take you over how many months to reimburse him after he used his own money to treat himself. It's taking you over 6-7 months to reimburse him. I mean, it shouldn't be the way, but kudos to the Ministry of Sport and all of that. But I think I would like to see a situation where a prompt response will be the order of the day next time around.
Yes, a prompt response indeed. And the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport, then right from the Tokyo, then he actually promised you that yes, you are injured, and in the course of running for your country, that the country will not let you down, and you are going to take the responsibility of your medical bill. But just like you say, you know that the challenge of this part of the world is that our bureaucracy, the bureaucracy, the long bottleneck of bureaucracy is always a problem in using the money. In as much as the Minister of Youth and Sport and will be quickly warned that okay, at that instantly responsible, take it to the hospital and then take charge of everything. And they just want to, for me, in my own view, the way I want things to be, if I may have my way, that it is not even letting the athletes on the road to go and cater for themselves and then pay them back later.
Yeah,
it is the responsibility of the federation, of the AFN, Athletic Federation of Nigeria,
to take care of it.
Through the Ministry of through the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, being the one in the form for taking it to the hospital, assess everything and don't let the athlete or their principal or whoever is their guardian will take them to the hospital and then you now promise to pay the medical bill later. But we only have a challenge of this bureaucracy bottleneck of getting money to this. Mincemeat that propose the money before you get to the president. President has to approve. After the president has to approve, you have to go to the Minister of Finance, and then they take their phone through a lot before the money gets released, and before you get back, the actual money get back to the Minister of Youth. It's always a challenge, but just like I say, we should, and that is why it is good that several times, remember the Nigeria Sport Trust Fund. Many people are thinking that we need to have a special fund for sport. When we don't even need to went through a bureaucratic process because there's money released. Special funds will be set aside. People even to take care of this situation, the emergency. To best set aside for this kind of emergency, even corporate body who work with what can also donate the money that and because the money is managed judicially, you give a lot of benefit to the athlete. Even when the athletes were even in training or in the camp, whoever was still whoever can. Money can pull out of source post and take care of the athlete immediately. So you don't need to allow an athlete to work through a pay, struggle on his own to teach himself before not reimbursing. But good that they able to reimburse at last.
In the first place.
But at least I believe that the president of the sport is always interested in the welfare of athletes. There are some things he has done in marvelous work that everybody is surprised. Even some of the star athletes, who are suffering, he has come to their rescue to try to release some things. So if he can create a special fund aside, he can come out with ideas that Nigeria will have a special trust fund that will be set aside for the care of athletes.
I mean, kudos to the Minister of Sports for at least ensuring that he kept his promise and whatever happened to these athletes in Tokyo, their money they spent hasn't been in vain. They've been reimbursed, and we hope that this kind of gestures will also be extended to other athletes in other federations as well. Away from that, now on to the news from the NFF. As we all, some of us are aware, the officials of the NFF and some members of the coaching crew actually traveled to London in their words were to hold some talks with some players on various issues, and one of those talks actually was held with Emmanuel Dennis of Watford. Remember that shortly before the AFCON, we all know what happened between the NFF and Watford. Watford not being able to release Emmanuel Dennis, citing late invitation and some very things that, in my opinion, I consider were just excuses, but the NFF has gone to hold some clear-air talks with him. I actually assured him that he is a part of Osiaguamo's plan for the playoffs against Ghana. And that meeting also was held with also some other players as well, including Kelechi Iheanacho, Chus Ekong, and some other players. The other day we talked about this trip by NFF and the technical. So yes, I know we criticize it, but looking at this time, will you say the trip is yielding fruits, or you still feel it's something that could have still been done over the phone?
Well, it depends on the individual understanding. Yes, to them it may be useful, but to me, I think just is still just a tourism adventure, because I don't see any need why the whole federation, the whole architecture of the Nigeria have to move to England, most of them Leicester, just for a player to talk to one player. No player is indispensable.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, we have a lot. The Manidenis, yes, no doubt about it is good, but we have a lot of Manidenis in this country. We have a lot of Manidenis everywhere. So at that time, when a whole country goes to work to talk to one player, you are trying to
make him
feel very important, and that is why some of them will come to the camp looking so big and exhibit also all sort of form of athlete. When you start everything to just go and talk to one player, is it coming? Is it the mess of this world?
I really don't know the rationale for that.
I can't remember how many times the Argentines AFA have traveled for Barcelona to come to Barcelona to come and discuss, or how many times the Portuguese AFA have come to England or to come and discuss with Ronaldo or to come and discuss with Ronaldo.
It's because I've been out there. These players even know the importance of
They know the
playing for your
importance
country.
for the country.
Because nobody
So,
will want
I
to
don't
play
think
for your
Nigerians.
country.
Yes, I will. In as much as we want Dennis to come and play for Nigeria, I think it is in his own interest than even in the interest of the country.
He's the one who needs to
Need
play
to-
international
yes,
football, not
it is,
not be.
it is his own
It's
interest.
for
And if
his
it even
interest.
means somebody, if there's a need for somebody to travel with him, it is Dennis are supposed to travel. Okay, but please don't forget what my club does to you. I'm still interested. Please, not we going to beg him. But well, it depends on the individual believing. But to me, this is the way I feel. There is no need for the whole federation. And with the whole chief coach, when a chief coach is not travel to go and meet the player, talking to him, so why do you expect that player to represent the coach?
Yeah, I understand because fine, some mistakes were made in Watford not releasing him and all of that. But like you said, which is traveling the issue. I don't think that's the issue. And according to them, they also met with some other players, Kelechi and the rest of them. After the AFCON, what had stopped the NFF from having a sit down, a quick meeting with these players before all of them even traveled? After the AFCON, you said nothing to them. All of them went back to their clubs, and now that they've gone back, you are now traveling to, like you said, I think it's just a jamboree.
It's
Just
there's not
exactly.
defined as the
It's
jamboree.
just a jamboree.
In
you
the
know,
present world, in the present of technology, there's no any communication or any contact you want to establish that you cannot even within your bedroom.
exactly. So
You can reach out to any player and discuss any player, keep it there on the game, talking to them any day. If you want to communicate to them on a daily basis, remind them, asking them, keep up, you are doing a good work, constitution on the club, but this is what they don't getting. We have a club, we have a very vital game against Ghana. We need to do this. Remind them instead of all of you pack yourself into a train or a plane and fly to England so you want to go and discuss with the player. It's just what?
anyway, at this point, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, Sports Update continues. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
All right, welcome back from that break we just went to. You're back to Sports Orbit. Now, our next story coming from a kind gesture, actually coming from Ahmed Musa. If we all remember Atlanta Olympics very well, there was a Nigerian player who actually featured prominently in that squad, and that's the person of Kingsley Obieku. And in recent times, things haven't been going well with him, but Ahmed Musa has come to his rescue, where he actually donated 2 million naira to him and his family to help sort out themselves. Salifu, this is a good one coming from Ahmed Musa. I mean, for some of us who watch Atlanta very well, we remember this young man very well, played a crucial role in Atlanta, but years down the line, I think things didn't quite pan out well for him, to a point that he became a cab driver. But thankfully, Ahmed Musa, after he heard about the story, came to his rescue. But you then ask yourself again, how about his teammates who played alongside him, who we are aware that a lot of them are still doing very well? Couldn't they It's like they were not aware for an Ahmed Musa, who is one of their far junior, to even recognize that someone that did Nigeria proud to come to his rescue. He had teammates. Is it like they just deliberately ignored him, were not paying attention to his plight, or well, kudos to Ahmed Musa anyway, but this gives to question, I mean, the level of friendship you have in national teams. Is it just when you're playing, or after you retire, that friendship is over?
Well, I think it's one. First and foremost, let's commend Ahmed Musa, to give individual view differences varies. Some people have the spirit of give, some people don't have the spirit of give. And if I can see one man sitting on the board and somebody's hungry, they don't even care to give. But you see somebody who hold 1 naira and somebody's asking who hold just 10 naira, somebody's asking for 5 naira, it's ready, is willing to share that 5 naira or 1 naira with the person. So Ahmed Musa has demonstrated that the key, and is demonstrated that you may not query, you can't query the playmate who play along the people who are still doing well financially and not care to listen. So it's about individual view and individual difference. So they don't owe him.
No, at all.
They don't owe him any obligation that they must take care of him. So but just like I said, it's individual difference. So Ahmed Musa have seen. So you see, and then God will repeat. So congratulations to Commander Musa for that good gesture, and we hope that the people. It is sometimes when we hear about the players who are in former international players who have done this kind of thing and they are struggling to survive. Apart from people you mentioned, we have a whole lot of them in this country.
Sure.
We have a lot of them. They will do those from the eras of the 80s, from the 90s who have played for this. Or some people, even some players, even within the. Apart from, even those that even make to the senior national team, even those that play within the age graded team, who have a prize push up, but one thing or the other come their way and they are being abandoned. I mean, we have a lot of them. But we feel that whoever have a spirit of give and get can always come to rescue and rescue. Apart from even the first Super Eagle players, there are a lot of them who are doing well, but a lot of them can also assist.
Of course.
But Ahmed Musa is the only one that was touched by the story. And remember, even the bit of Simba, there was another one day. Remember the story of one woman in Lagos who was something one disabled athlete who was holding the pure water to survive. So it's about individual views and individual different the way you feel that let me contribute. But what is that? Even from the holy book we're going to understand that a giver never lack.
I agree with you. So kudos to Ahmed Musa for that one. Away from that, we told you earlier some UEFA Champions League matches went down yesterday. It was Liverpool against Inter Milan and of course Bayern versus Salzburg, where in that one the first match was Liverpool Inter Milan. Liverpool 2-0 in that one, beating Inter Milan right there at the San Siro in Milan. So, looking at Liverpool, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a shocking result, but I didn't expect Liverpool to outclass Inter Milan the way they did 2-0 at the San Siro.
I'm not surprised. I said this yesterday that Liverpool is going to have their day. That Inter Milan have not been too fantastic this season. Since they couldn't let them, they are not remember the old Inter we know. Goals like the way we talk of Inter Milan, AC Milan. Those clubs they are still very available, but they are no longer in the class of longer in the class of the top high European team. It was even the country that tried to revive and bring the memory, bring the glory of Inter back. But unfortunately, the agreement between them couldn't continue. Because people wanted the money for it. They wanted to buy more players, and he wanted to build him, but the club could not offer him, and that's why they have to end the relationship. And it's because of the dreams of the Inters, that's why Juventus become a lord in the Serie A. So I see this that Liverpool is going to have their day, and I'm not surprised that they actually won that match. And even they'll still in the return.
Yeah, I mean completely, because 2-0 away at the San Siro, coming back for the return leg at Anfield, I really don't see Inter troubling Liverpool. We all know how difficult it is to. I mean, Anfield is a place where even if Liverpool goes away and loses away, they come back for the second leg at Anfield and overturn the result. We all know what happened to Barca on their way to winning.
Exactly.
Exactly. So Liverpool are also in a situation where Liverpool it won't beat you in the first leg the way I can only imagine what to do to you in the return leg. So as it stands,
You will be at the mess.
exactly as it stands, except something extraordinary happens, I think Liverpool already are through to the quarterfinals.
The English power are posting a very fantastic result.
Yeah.
Actually, Man City went away get 5-0.
5-0.
Liverpool went away get 2-0.
Yeah.
Fantastic result for the Champions
Right.
League.
In the other game, which I mean, the scoreline surprised some of us. It was 1-1 Salzburg versus Bayern Munich. We all thought this was going to be another routine win for Bayern
I was
Munich.
expecting a whitewash.
A whitewash, actually, but it wasn't to be as RB Salzburg of Austria actually put up a good fight in that one and ended that 1-1.
It was a very, very, very good surprise because I didn't expect that they were able to withstand Bayern, but unfortunately Bayern could not lead. But they still have another day to play.
Yeah, and personally, that was the first leg was actually away to at Austria. The return leg will be at Munich, right there at the Bayern Stadium. Away from that, also the Europa League also makes a return today, and of course Napoli will be in action. I think against Barcelona today, where we all know that Victor Osimhen plays for Napoli, and is yet to be seen if he will be a part of this one. Then, of course, it's Dortmund against Rangers. Of course, we also have Joe Aribo and Leon Balogun in that one. The Nigerian representative is also there. FC Sherry versus Braga, Zenit St. Petersburg versus Real Betis, Atalanta versus Olympiacos, RB Leipzig versus Real Sociedad, FC Porto. Of course, we also have a Nigerian in Porto.
Yeah, Seidu.
Seidu against Lazio. Then Sevilla versus Dynamo Zagreb. But clearly, the star match to look out for is Barcelona Napoli. I mean, it's very, very surprising, shocking, very strange to see Barcelona in in the Europa League. But I mean, this is football. It happens.
Very, 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 very strange. That's an unfamiliar territory.
Unfamiliar territory.
I think Barcelona may not be too comfortable to go far in this competition. Not that they are not going to go far, but it's like come and play with the children and you feel somehow. So, but let's say I'm going to be. Hope that our own Victor Osimhen will be able to have a day and shine. So I'll be happy if I see Napoli trial against Barcelona. Yes.
Yeah, then of course also
because of Osimhen.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we will be looking forward to that one. The match comes up at 6:45 p.m. Nigerian time, and in the other game it will be Dortmund versus Rangers, where we also have our own Joe Aribo and Leon Balogun in that one also.
Yes.
So Dortmund too haven't been in the best of form, but we'll see how that one pans out. In the other games, it's Sherry versus FC Braga, Zenit, Betis, Atalanta, Olympiacos, Leipzig, Real Sociedad, Porto, Lazio, then Sevilla, where former still a United player, but unknown to Sevilla, who is now at Sevilla, will be playing in that one against Dynamo Zagreb. And away from that and onto the third tier European competition, which is the UEFA Conference League. Actually, some people complain why this league was created, but UEFA felt they needed to create another league to accommodate some teams who might not be able to.
Just for their own.
But that's the whole idea. It's not every team that can make it to the Champions League or to the Europa League.
It's an opportunity given to the small clubs who cannot make it. Also claim that it's competing in the continent. At the same time, claim to having the Europa titles. It's a good one. So let's how it's going to be. And in our own league.
Yeah, of course. Some matches went down yesterday in the MPFL, where, of course, Plateau United are now top of the league following a 3-1 win over 3SC in match day 13 encounter. Of course, Remo Stars, who looking like they were going to be runaway leaders, actually lost for the first time at home to Aqua United, champions Aqua United, defeated Remo Stars 1-0 in that one. And another surprising result, Wicked Tories defeated Kano Pillars 2-1, Abia Warriors Rivers United 0-0, Takada FC Gombe United. It's called a goalless draw, same for Enugu Rangers, National United, Heartland FC, Lobby Stars looks like Remo stars are beginning to drop points.
Yeah, very interesting result. Four draw, one away win,
One away win.
four home victory.
Mm.
And just like the Remo Star, this is their second straight defeat. I hope it has not the completions has not started to set
Exactly.
in, or the division in return has not they have not reached their peak and they have started to drop in. So it is not going to be well when you lost a second straight match, you lost to Gombe on the way, and you come back home, you're hoping that you bounce back on the winning way. You suffer another defeat again to Akwa United, the defending champion. Though Akwa United, defending champion, remember Akwa United part away with their coach.
Yes, sacked their coach and won the game.
And probably now win a bit. So that is another jubilation for fans of Akwa United. But for the Remo Star, I hope the Bega Gumotes need to get back to his drawing board.
Yeah.
He need to go and check what he was doing before that was working, and to press the button again and reactivate that tactic that was working for him. Because even the last two matches have not been too fantastic and not too impressive. You can't go that you can't if you want to challenge for that, you can't go that way because in the second straight defeat. And
But United also defeated him by 1-0.
United defeated him by 1-0, and another thing, MFF of Lagos.
MFM.
I finally get a victory against the Casino United. Gombe United are impressive in their performance. United went away all the way from Akwa Ibom to get a point after beating Remo Star in the last match on Sunday and travel to Akwa Ibom to get a point against the Akata FC. Good one. Nasarawa United also travel all the way to the Rangers and get another a point. Good one. At least all the lobby staff from the North Central again also travel to Heartland and get a point again. That is a fantastic result for those North Central club, and at the same time the Northwest club from Gombe. But another thing, they're really surprised that Canopilas continue to womble.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed. I'm not happy the way Canopilas is doing again. The last match where they lost, the match before this where they lost to Plateau United at the amount of this result. People largely blame that defeat to Salisu Yusuf for blame his tactic for the defeat, and to the extent that Salisu Yusuf was whisked away from the stadium. If not, the angry fans were unleashed on him. We were not happy the way he was. According to the report I get, that the fans, and even the players were not happy with the kind of changes he was made, and that led them to their defeat. I think Salisu Yusuf needs to sit up well if he must retain his job at Canopla. Since he was appointed as Canopilas coach, it has not been good for Canopilas, and this is not the same Moshood Gida we know. Moshood Gida has now become to be Masuno Gida.
Well, interesting one. Well, for Plateau United, like I said, Plateau United are playing like they are really, really want to win the league. Not forgetting that they are champions. I think 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
2 seasons ago, and this season again, they are really showing that.
But the contest this season, you need to be watched very, very, very closely. You can't.
Rivers United is still
United still play away and get a point, and that will make them to drop to the second post spot. While Plateau United climb up. So we're in a league that every week,
the point difference is not too much.
So anybody has dropped, you're still on the table.
Yeah, so it's a highly competitive league, if you ask me, this season.
I hope the LMC will not take you
to the drawing board.
This guy has given.
All right, viewers, it's been nice hanging out with you. Don't forget that Europa League comes up in a couple of hours, where Nigeria's own Victor Osimhen hopefully she'll be in action against FC Barcelona, and Dortmund versus Rangers. We hope to see Joe Aribo and Gio Balogun in that one also. And for the Conference League, Leicester City also will be in action, where hopefully Nigerian stars Kelechi Iheanacho and Wilfred Ndidi will.
As well as Ademola Lookman.
Ademola Lookman also, I keep forgetting. We hope to see all of these stars in action later this evening. Once again, Salifu, thank you for being around here.
Yes, thank you, and fans out there, just go. If you can't travel to New Camp, just be out there.
Travel to the Moshood Abiola Stadium tomorrow. All right, viewers, that's all we have for you today on this episode of Sports Orbit. Until we come your way tomorrow again with another exciting episode, my name is Afa Achu, and we'll hopefully come to move away tomorrow with another bumper and exciting package.
And the last
Stay
one
safe
is
out there. Yeah, the last one for the week. Stay safe out there, and it's goodbye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.